Ladies and gentlemen, I'll present to you the audio of Journey to the Deliciousness.
Phew, I just finished my ultimate goal in life. I have finally cooked one dish from every province in Indonesia.
She exited the building feeling all cheerful and jolly and skipped down the busy streets of Jakarta.
La 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 la.
During her food journey, she blogged mostly all of her recipes. She went to North Sumatra. Oh, how splendid the time was.
Here, is this how you make it?
Whoa, this is amazing. Here, take this. This is a souvenir for you to remember your trip here.
Whoop de whoop wee whoopie whoop.
Huh? Hey, what is that girl doing?
Forget about it. She seems happy, too happy, actually.
Whoa, there are so many restaurants out here in Jakarta. I'm very excited to try these babies out. Wait, so many of these restaurants aren't serving Indonesia's own traditional foods. People here are eating foods from many different countries. I see a burger place, an Italian restaurant, a fancy French restaurant, a ramen shop, and even Brazilian food. Still, I see only a few restaurants from Indonesia.
Suddenly, a cool breeze starts to mess up her hair and dark clouds begin to form. As the rain began to pour quite horrifically, Lisa was drenched in wet rain with the comforting smell of nature.
Well, great. I'm drenched in the rain and Indonesian cuisine is starting to fade. Whoa, this doesn't look good. I'm heading home.
She went back to her new apartment and turned on the TV for the news to say,
There is a new trend in Indonesia where people tend to forget their own food and culture. Taking over Indonesia's food with the top spot is the USA's world famous.
How can my day get any worse?
Lisa stands up all grumpy and peeps out the hole to see a pizza delivery guy.
Why are you here? You took the wrong address.
She slams the door with all her might, and seconds later, she regretted her actions.
You know what? Hurting others would make them acknowledge something you want them to.
Lisa walked around in circles with her hand on her chin with a focused expression.
Hmm. I have an idea. I will go to the countries that started all of this. I should go to Japan, the US, and, also Paris.
First, she went to Japan. Fortunately for her, it was the middle of April. Cherry blossoms of blush pink bloomed ravishingly, covering the vivid sapphire blue sky. The still and quiet lake reflected her appearance like a mirror as she walked through the small wooden bridge. It was like a scene from a famous painting. It was a very pleasing sight indeed. However, Lisa knew that it was not the time for sightseeing.
All right, I have to do this. Let's see what they have to offer. I will book this restaurant. It says here that it provides hibachi dining. I wonder what that is. Guess I'll have to find out myself.
As Lisa walked through the front door of the restaurant, she immediately was struck by a wave of a really incredible smell.
Whoa! I can smell the delicious food from here. Smells incredible. I can't seem to pick anything from the menu. They all look mouth-watering.
After she finally managed to order something, she took a quick look at the restaurant and was incredibly fascinated by the architecture, the scenery, everything. Not long after, the chef started cooking right in front of her eyes.
Miss, here is your dish of flavorful beef with rice and some unagi bowl.
Thank you. Wow, this dish smells so good. I can't wait to try it. Wow, This definitely starstruck my taste buds. Man, that trip to Japan will be memorable and will always have a place in my heart. But it's time to go to the US.
She then landed in America and started a hunt for an American restaurant.
I found this five-star American restaurant. Let's see if it's any good.
The distinct chatter of so many people with their own accents and the faint scent of cooked beef truly brings so much comfort. She then arrived at the restaurant and started flipping through the menu book.
This place is really adorable. I think I'll be getting clam chowder and a key lime pie. Those choices sounds excellent.
So, Miss Lisa, here are the dish you order. I hope you enjoy this American delish.
Ah, there it is. Oh yes, I will. Thank you very much.
She then tasted the two dishes and wondered.
The food here tastes immaculate. I'm sure Indonesia's delights taste just as good.
After enjoying all those unique dishes, she decided to take a trip to Paris, France next. Lisa then arrived in Paris, France. The scenery was incredible. Laughs were heard.
I can smell freshly baked croissants all the way from here. I wonder how tasty the food in the shop is. Can't wait.
As she ate the dish, she was mesmerized. Yet all in her head was that Indonesia's cuisine is fading. The taste of truffle kicked in and stopped her train of thought. After countless of trips to different places, Lisa was back in Indonesia. The comfort of the home truly hugged her as if she was home deprived. She left her home for a generous amount of time, and it made her homesick. As she was back home and comfortable, she researched how to solve the fact that Indonesia's cuisine is losing its popularity. Her mind was full of worries and energy so that she could solve it as fast as she could. As she ate the dish, she was mesmerized. Yet all in her head was that Indonesia's cuisine is fading. The taste of truffle kicked in and stopped her train of thought. After countless of trips to different places, Lisa was back in Indonesia. The comfort of the home truly hugged her as if she was home deprived. She left her home for a generous amount of time, and it made her homesick. As she was back home and comfortable, she researched how to solve the fact that Indonesia's cuisine is losing its popularity. Her mind was full of worries and energy so that she could solve it as fast as she could.
I have to get to the bottom of this. It's frustrating the way Indonesian foods are slowly fading. It's truly unfair.
She sat in her chair staring blankly at the white wall near her desk, with a pen in her hand. She figured that she needed some time to gather some ideas in the park. Just then, some school children started playing music with Indonesian traditional instruments. It was lovely and pleasing to her ears.
I know what I should do. I will be hosting a cooking festival. That way, many of the audience will understand and are in depth of Indonesia's cuisine.
Good afternoon, young cooks. Today we have a funky fun festival. The cooks we have are from all around the world. We have chefs from India, Milan, Portland, and many more. May we start the festival, everybody?
As it was Lisa's turn to cook, she made an Indonesian dish which was rendang. Rendang is a rich and tender coconut beef stew that is explosively flavorful. It originated in West Sumatra, Indonesia. Right after she successfully cooked the rendang, she made a speech.
It's great to experience different countries' food. However, it will be a disappointment to stop eating Indonesia's own diverse and delicious dishes. Doing something you love from Indonesia can highlight your appreciation and pride in your beloved country.
The festival was a massive hit. Everyone enjoyed it, and they started to acknowledge Indonesia's own traditional food even more. This festival became an enormous success as everyone worldwide came together to celebrate these foods showcasing. People of all ages had a great time. Young teenagers and children can be heard giggling, trying out new food that they haven't tried before. And the elders took as many food as they can get. A ton of laughter and happiness can be felt by everyone in that particular event. Lisa became known as a really famous chef from Indonesia. She continued her blog to spread the acknowledgement of Indonesians' traditional culinary delight.
Thank you for listening to our story. Special thanks for Miss Rupi, Miss Angie, and Mr. Morgan for your guidance on this term.